Welcome to the MensBracket 2011 demo video. MensBracket 2011 is a March Madness bracket tracking app developed for the Android and iPhone platforms. This demo shows the Android version, but both apps are very similar, and brackets created in either version can be viewed using the pooling function by either version. You get a splash screen when you first start it up, and it downloads any new scores that might have been posted. Click OK to go to the main menu. From here you can add brackets, view and edit them, delete any local brackets, manage your pools, add the charts you created up above to those pools, and view pools and all the brackets contained within. The info button brings up the splash screen again if you want to check to see when your scores were last updated. Alright, let's create a bracket. Enter a name. It brings up a graphical representation of the entire season. Now this is showing a demo with the 2010 scores. This allows us to kind of give you a show of how things work and how the scoring will be highlighted. Alright, when you click on this, you can pick which team's going to advance. This one shows in green, which is correct. Kansas did win that. If you pick the wrong team, it's going to show up in red. Now when you first fill this out, all your scores will have the white background, and as the games are played and the app updates the data, you'll get the red and green coloring. I'm not going to fill out the whole bracket. I'll do a few. Give you an idea of one other feature in here. If you short press on these, you're able to do these picks. And if you long press on here, it'll show you, after the games have been actually played, how you've done and what points you've accumulated through your correct and incorrect picks. The point system I'll show a little bit more about in the pooling functions, but I just want to show you you can access those points here. One other feature, this head-to-head button will allow you to look at these two teams, whether they played against each other, any common opponents they had, and all the scores that for their entire season. So it kind of gives you a little advantage in trying to pick who's going to win the match. Alright, once you're done, save it, and go back here. Again, you can view it again at any point. I've got a couple of different brackets in here. Once you get your picks all where you want them, you can submit them to a pool. Under here you've got different things you can do. Anybody can create a pool that everybody else submits their pools, and everybody can view everybody else's pools. You can either create a pool, enter the pool name, and a PIN number. The PIN number keeps your pool secure so that not anybody can view your scores and not everybody can post to it. It's a 4-digit number. There's a few simple rules, no sequential and not all the same digits, that kind of thing. Alright. One other choice on here is the point style. I talked about that briefly in the bracket. Standard points and differential points. There's a little help window that kind of describes how those scoring systems work. They're pretty basic. The standard one, you get increasing points as the rounds progress. And the differential gives you a little extra points if you pick the underdog, and the underdog wins, you get extra points based on their seed. There's one field here, it's optional for description. Demo pool description. You can put anything you want in here. If you want to add a little extra spice to what's going on in your pool, you can describe it there. All right, you click on create, goes out to a central server, creates the pool. Now everybody can subscribe to that one. Demo pool 4. All right, once you've created and or joined the pool, I can show you that as well, but all you need to do to join the pool is put in the name and the pin and click join. And that's about it. So once you've done that, you're going to have multiple pools. You can view them down here. Let me go up to this one first, where it's just a simple thing. You can pick one of the pools you belong to and pick one of the brackets you've created. Here you fill in a name. This name is going to show up on a table of everybody's brackets in the pool. So it's just a way to identify, hey, I'm the one that submitted this bracket with this name. Once you fill those out, you click on add. Goes out to a central server. Bracket demo 2 has been added to pool demo 2, pool 2. And it reminds you can see this information through the view pools button. Here we go to view pools. I've got 2 pools that I'm a member of. This one has 1 bracket here. This table will have every bracket for everybody that submitted to this pool. And the column headings, you can click on them and sort by name, owner, and total points. And once you find which one you want, you click on it, and it brings up that same view, graphical view of the points. And again, you can look at the points through the whole thing by doing a long click. Brings up a little thing, says, okay, 1 point, since this one's only partially filled out. One other option here, a couple of options. You can email a bracket as you filled it out to anybody you want. You can also click on this top one to look at the actual scores as they come in. This one has all the scores since it's all of last year's data. Again, those long clicks work on here, so you can say, okay, for the entire chart, there's 192 points available. This is a standard, using the standard points tracking method. Subtotal up to this point is 192 because it is the last match, and 32 points for guessing the last game correctly. You can do that anywhere in the chart and get the same kind of information. So 4 points at that level, 8 coming up the chain, and 192 total. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and happy March Madness.